Greetings. My name is Fabian Stennett. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Anorak TV. The mission, the man, the maroon story. I am Gangonja Nevada, known to many as chief author, poet, DJ, entertainer, journalist. Some of you may find me through music, some through the writing, some through the news, and some through commentary. But today I want to bring it all forward to one place and tell you precisely or exactly who I am and why this channel exists. The man. I have worn a lot of hats over the years, and I know that can look like a lot of different directions, but they all come from the same root. The pen that writes the poem is the same pen that writes the article. The voice and the mic as a DJ is the same voice that carried the history forward. I am first and foremost a storyteller, and everything else is just the form that story takes on any given day. I carry the title of Chief of the Furytown Maroons, part and parcel of Trelawney Town, and I don't carry it lightly. It comes with responsibility to my people, to our history, and to the generation coming forward are coming behind us who need to know where they come from. The mission. My mission on this channel is to simply say, my mission on this channel is simple to say, and it is lifelong work to carry the maroon legacy forward and to make sure it doesn't just survive, it thrives. My mission includes utilizing every gift I have to tell the truth and to keep the record straight, poetry, music, to make that truth felt and not just heard, entertainment, because a story that doesn't reach people never get to change them, and leadership to make sure this isn't just content, it is continuity. The Maroon story is one of the greatest freedom stories in human history, and it doesn't get told. These were people who refused enslavement, who fled into the hills, fused with the ancient Siboney people who exist in the hinterland of Jamaica from 5000 BC. It was these Siboney people who merged with the Tainos, and these enslaved people who fled to the mountain fused with these people, hence creating the Maroons, who built free self-governing community against the full force of colonial power, fought them and won. Trelawney Town, home of Furytown Maroon, stands as one of the great strongholds of that resistance. A place where freedom wasn't given, it was taken and defended. That spirit of resistance, of self-determination, of building something real out of almost nothing, that's not just history to me, that's inheritance. That's what runs through every video, every poem, every track, every article on this channel. Why I am here? So if you are new, welcome. If you are here for a while, give thanks for staying with us. Whether you came for the poetry, the music, or the history itself, you are in the right place. If you come for the journalism, I Gangonja Never Die, the man, the mission, and the maroon story are all one and the same. Let this story be told together, because the original people of Jamaica were known as the Siboney people. They were occupying Jamaica from as early as 5000 BC. Then came the Taínos who merged with the Cibones. And then later, the African blood arrived through slavery. The Cibone people, of course, were African blood, being of Ethiopic stock. And then in 1494, Columbus arrived. Diego Pimenta in 1655 in the battle at Riacabana in Lacovia, ward off the British force. In 1692, there was an earthquake. 1690 marks the beginning of what would lead to the first Maroon War. Kojo father Nakwan or Nangu wife went over to Clarendon and was captured on the Son estate. They went to free her, and that actual incident gave rise to what became the first Maroon War. So Kojo was exposed to his first battle at age 12. And then later, when his father died, he was called upon to lead the Maroon Revolution. A battle that lasts from 1695 to 1739, where the British lost several platoons, several battalions to the people of Trelawney Town, Moore Town, Accompong Town, Crawford Town, and of course the indigenous foundation or foundative ground of Pumpkin Hill. In 1739, two treaties were signed ensuring two ditto, one in Crawford Town, which is now known as Scots Hall, and the other at Flagstaff, which at that time was known as Trelawney Town. In 1795, the Maroons again fought the Second Maroon War. This time, the British asked and signed a peace treaty, but the British government, their army, eat their words and betray the Maroons. They were then transported to Nova Scotia, Halifax, and then later carted off to Sierra Leone. So the Creole people of Freetown is actually from Flagstaff, St. James, from Germantown, St. James, from Pine, St. James, all the surrounding 44 village that makes up Trelawney Town, because it is 88 village actually that is in the cockpit country. So 44 village on this side of Trelawney Town and 44 village on the other side, which include Accompong Town, straight up to Hector's River, then back into Clarendon in Moko. I say this to say that Jamaicans, we are known as a very resistive people. And in times of troubles and trial, as our late great brother, Fantan Moja states, Jah will be there. Our forefathers has done a great work, a great job. They has passed on the toga and the baton, so it is entrusted in us Jamaican people not to allow ourselves to be re-enslaved by the colonial masters, facade by the political presentations, the political happenings, which seems not to benefit the common grassroots people, but oppress them. Thank you, and God bless you all. Until next time, stay tuned to Anorak TV. Please like, subscribe, and share. Jah guide.